go.
And there's nothing else I can say to that, but damn.
This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
Rasslin Rage t-shirts are available on prowrestlingtees.com/Rasslin Rage. Just click the link in the description to visit our store on Pro Wrestling Tees website. Every shirt is 100% cotton and available in sizes up to 5X. Show your love for Rasslin Rage and get yours today.
It is your favorite social media influencer turned professional wrestler, Forever Young, and you are watching Rasslin Rage.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Rasslin Rage universe. I am one of your hosts, Cody Fleming. Where you at, Josh?
Oh, that's my problem. Okay, hold on. I was wondering why my sound was delayed. I realized.
What are you doing, bro?
So, all right. So, I like we got the Streamlabs here, but I'm always over in the YouTube, so that way I can look at the comments. So I was trying to figure out why the sound was off, and it's because there's the YouTube is. Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. I was just trying to figure out why Forever Young was on there twice. So, yeah. I'm Josh, the person that's always on top of stuff. We are super excited to bring you the recap of two epic Michigan indie wrestling events. That's right, Independence Pro Wrestling's Whiteout and UPW Summer Sizzler.
That was good. Before we get into all the grappling goodness, just a quick reminder to subscribe to our wonderful Rasslin Rage YouTube channel. You wouldn't want to miss our weekly wrestling events, the latest news, and interviews with your favorite wrestlers, would you?
Right? Absolutely! Absolutely, Cody. You don't want to miss anything. And the best way to make sure that you don't miss anything is to click that bell icon. Okay, when you click that bell, you're going to make sure that you're staying up to date with everything that's going on with R2YouTube.com. Whether it's Rasslin Rage, MIWs, interviews, collaborations without a forklift, stuff with FU, anything that's going on, you click that bell and it's going to say, hey, there's something going on R2YouTube.com.
On a Ladder podcast coming soon. But that is 100% truthful, Josh. But before we get into the ring with our recaps, we need to take a moment to appreciate the teams who make this all possible.
That's right, Cody. He has me say that a lot because he's not used to people saying that's right, Cody. We wouldn't be here without our wonderful, amazing sponsors. Huge thank you very much to Chaos Wrestling Organization, Detroit Wrestling Connection, For Us Wrestling, American Wrestling Experience, and PKSA Karate Port Huron.
Now, we cannot forget All Class Independence Wrestling. I got to go back between two different shows. There we go. Bam, there's that one. We announced them as a new sponsor last week, or a couple weeks ago, actually. Here's another one for you. Booyah! Right? Cool, like that. But
I like that one.
We have to announce a brand spanking new sponsor.
Ooh!
And new, in the house, right now. That's right, Jairus Gray, the Oregon Mover.
Yeah, thank you, Jarris Gray, for sponsoring the show. Cody can tell you, I've been a huge fan of Jarris Gray since the first time we got to see him, back before he was officially wrestling.
Right, absolutely. We want to say thank you for our sponsors for your unwavering support and for helping us keep the spirit of indie wrestling alive right here in the Great Lakes state of Michigan.
And remember, folks, you can always find links to all of our generous sponsors, as well as our social media, their social media for everybody, and that's down in the video description below. Make sure you check them out after this video's over, all right?
Yes. Now, without further ado, let's dive headfirst into the mayhem and magnificence. That's a big word. That was Independent Pro Wrestling's Whiteout and UPW Summer. What did you say, Josh?
Sizzler.
Right. Okay, so let's get ready for Rasslin Rage right after this. Man, I don't know where everything is anymore.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Oh man, I was jamming, bro. That's
Right?
That's some stuff right there, dude. I like.
You know,
that.
I thought of something, Cody. With everything that's been going on in the world, right? Between you got the Writers Guild going on strike, the Screen Actors Guild going on strike, UPS almost going on strike. Rasslin Rage is the only Michigan wrestling podcast that's hosted entirely by union members. So, hello to all of our union brothers and sisters. Now, there was an absolutely adrenaline-pumping indie wrestling event, as that always gets me right in the mood to do some wrestling talking. I love that song. Like 80% of us, just when you're doing the segue, it's always just me.
You're absolutely right, Josh. And we've got plenty to cover today, so let's get started with our recap of Independence Pro Wrestling's Whiteout, which took place on Saturday, July 29th, 2023 in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Why did I say that? Michigan at the the Fowling Warehouse. I'm from here, and I still can't pronounce it correctly.
It's okay. It's absolutely, Cody. It was an unforgettable night with some brutally epic matches. Chad Alpha brought his A game because he's Chad Alpha. It'd be weird if he brought his B game because then it'd be Chad Beta. And that was he ended up securing a pin against Hao Meng.
I'm just checking something here. Give me one. Oh, sorry. I'll check it again. Where are we at? Okay. And Dre Jacobs and Jeff King. Whoa, Jeff King.
Yeah.
Wow. And Dre Jacobs and Jeff King went toe-to-toe with a match that ended in a no contest, while Josh Raymond showcased his submissions. Now, submission skills, taking out CJ Cole. So I think that was a separate match.
Yes. KC Tempest continued the submission streak, which you know I love, by defeating Big George. Yeah, it's always good to make somebody tap out. Meanwhile, Max Morrison pulled off a clean pin against Terry Van Avery. Now, we have no other information that says anything otherwise, but if you say Max Morrison and clean pin, I call bullshit.
And let's not forget our sponsor, Jarris Gray, securing a pin on Mongo. Then we saw, Then after that, we saw the tag team champs, Jimmy Shalwin and Mondo Real, defend their titles against Anderson Knight and Jeremiah Goldmane.
Whew, yes, Cody, and you know what? You know what the cherry on top was, okay? This is fantastic. I'm on Facebook earlier today. I didn't get to go to the show, but I'm on Facebook, and I got to see the cherry on top of this whole show. The Dark Gentleman pinned Bendrick Bison. He didn't just pin him. Okay? He pinned him and won the match, becoming the Michiana champion. That belt is now in the hands of the Dark Gentleman. Congratulations. May his reign be long.
So they did. I want to just point out Jimmy Shalwin and Mondo Real did defeat Anderson Knight and Jeremiah Goldman. Which one? Okay, so we're going from Grand Rapids. Now we're heading all the way up north to the UP to Iron Mountain for UPW's Summer
Sizzler.
You're way off cue. Which also took place on Saturday, July 29th, 2023, but at the Max Entertainment Center.
A fiery night indeed, Cody. We got to see Forever Young and Dean Hendricks victorious over Ace Evans and Brock Hall. Following that, BJ Allen emerged victorious against Mr. E and Malachi DeVell.
I'm glad you knew how to say that.
Of course.
That's right.
That's called professionalism, Cody.
That's right, Josh. And Melvin Hayes defended his American champion title, defeating Madman Fulton by disqualification.
A lot of big matches happening. Ghetto Gear Solid retained their tag team championship titles against Forever Young, Dean Hendricks, and Jason. Whereas the Dev and Tommy Trainwreck had a triumphant win over Samson and Peter B. Beautiful and Romeo Valentino.
To top it off, Jared Jack secured a pin on Silas Young, making him the new just took my gusto. Heavyweight champion. Bastard.
A truly thrilling night. Now, moving on, we've got some exciting news to talk about in the state of Michigan. Get it? Because, like, how they... Okay, fine, screw you then. For Us Wrestling has just launched their own Patreon account.
Look at this. Look at these wonderful ads. Look at that. You got that. Yeah. So that's right, Josh. The Patreon account offers patrons VIP access to live streams and first looks at any uploaded matches. It's a real treat for all you wrestling enthusiasts out there.
Now, I gotta, so I signed up for this morning. I went through the Patreon stuff that's available. I have not seen nude pictures of Jeremiah Goldman yet, and then I realized that it's Patreon, not OnlyFans. So, when's the OnlyFans coming?
I don't know. You got to talk to Jeremiah about that.
Man!
That's my thing. That's your thing. I don't know why you want to look at shit like that. But you know what's going on? Not this weekend, right? But next weekend, isn't it? It's next weekend, right?
This coming weekend, yep.
This coming weekend, WWE brings SummerSlam to Detroit, Michigan. And with that means there's going to be indie wrestling events taking place
everywhere.
Yeah, right. And not only home promotions like promotions from Detroit, but like Flophouse Wrestling has an event on Friday the 4th in Detroit. It's going to be a great event. Darren McCarty brand is sponsoring the event. His band is going to be playing afterwards, and it's going to be a good time. There's going to be standard wrestling in between certain times, and then after a certain time, it's going to be 21 and up. And it's going to be some deathmatch wrestling going on. There will be some alcoholic beverages involved, and there's Circle 6 people going to be there. There's going to be some XI people there. There's going to be some Flophouse Wrestling people there. There'll be all kinds of people there. Then the next day, the 5th, XICW takes on NHB there. They take them on in the Detroit, versus Detroit. It's going to be a good night there. So there's more than just that, I know, but those are the two that I know about. Do you know about any more, Josh? No.
Well, of course, Cody. I know about a lot of things that are going on, but if we talk about all of it tonight, then what are we going to have to talk about on Tuesday? Cody, you got to leave the people wanting more. So what they need to do is make sure they hit that bell. They join us on Tuesday when we talk about all the amazing wrestling that will be taking place in the state of Michigan. This is Rage, Cody. This isn't MIW.
This is true, but we're not giving them the info to attend. We're just kind of talking about it. You jackass.
You got to keep the baby birds hungry, man. Keep the baby birds hungry.
Oh, my God. I am going to murder you one of these days. I swear to God.
I got some blood pressure medication in the kitchen now, Cody. If you need me to help you out, I can help you out. Try to be helpful. I'm trying. Lord, give me patience, because if you give him strength, I'm going to die.
Oh, my God. But on that note, that does wrap up another episode of Rasslin Rage, folks. We sincerely thank all of you for joining us. We appreciate your support and keeping the spirit of indie wrestling alive right here in the state of Michigan.
That is absolutely right, Codizzle. And remember, if you're enjoying this content, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support in any way means the world to us.
And for our viewers watching over there on Facebook, we invite you to head on over to r2youtube.com. Hit that subscribe button. It helps us bring you the best indie wrestling coverage week after week for the Michigan or the state of Michigan. Excuse me.
Now, we've tried to make it super easy in order for everyone to stay connected with us. Links on all of our social media accounts are down in the video description. So once this is over, you can go down to the description and you can find us everywhere except MySpace, which if I keep joking about it, eventually he'll make a MySpace.
Maybe I will. That's right, Josh. And while you're there, don't forget to check out our amazing sponsors. These organizations play a vital role in keeping this channel running and the wrestling community thriving because it helps us with awards and things like that.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Cody. So one more time, a big shout out to Chaos Wrestling Organization, Detroit Wrestling Connection, For Us Wrestling, American Wrestling Experience, and PKSA Karate Port Huron.
That is right, but we cannot forget All Class Independent Wrestling. We announced them a week or so ago. Bam, there it is.
About a week ago.
They got another one right there. ACI Wrestling, their links too are down in the description. And as we announced tonight, brand new sponsor, the Organ Mover, Jarris Gray, making his first time sponsorship appearance, well, logo and all. Thank you to you. We appreciate you.
That is all for today, folks. I cut off your part. Whatever.
Okay.
Until next time, keep the Rasslin Rage alive. I don't know.
That was really good. On that note, stay safe, stay excited, and remember, in the world of wrestling, anything can happen. We'll see you here on Tuesday for Michigan Independent Wrestling, where we give you all the information for this week's, next week's events. Yeah, I guess it's still this week, whatever. This week's events here in the state of Michigan, right here on r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. And we are out of here.